Peace, fam. It's your brother Usman. In this video, I'm going to talk about an experience that I had. I used to use Truvia. That is something that I have used in some of the recipes. If you look at some of my earlier videos, you'll see me using that. I never really endorsed it, but it is something that I showed as an ingredient in some of the things that I make. So, all of us get caught from time to time using some things that we probably shouldn't use. I'm no different, even though I do a lot of study. Um, these things don't escape me either. I do as much reading and studying as I can, but usually sometimes in haste and in faith, leaps of faith, which I guess in this field you really shouldn't have, especially now. And that's what I'm finding out. Now you shouldn't have leaps of faith in the food products that are out on the market because there is a continual campaign to dictate to the people what they should have and to the best interest of the corporations that are responsible for producing these products. All right. So, uh, again, we all have to do our due diligence. I will be more diligent in my studies, especially since I may show things that I use in certain ingredients or in certain recipes, not wanting to directly or indirectly endorse any products. And again, I never endorsed this product, but I did, again, show it. So, you know, in all transparency, I'm responsible for any shortcomings uh, that go into the production of this product in terms of people who may have taken that example, since I do pride myself on using the best and the healthiest that I can find, the best and healthiest products that I can find. So, enough with the rambling. Um, this video is about how things can be labeled as something, but they're really not. And Truvia is labeled as GMO, but really, in the strictest sense, it's not. Um, that's a lesson that I learned, and I'm going to pass it on to people who may have used this product or may use it. And I'm going to give you the inside science as to why I've made the decision not to use the product any further. And not really the inside science. There's a science to deciphering some of the languages used, but basically, I'm going to give you the information justifying my position. Okay. Um, so this is a product that is made, supposedly made with stevia, and it is a product that is certified non-GMO. Now, it's certified non-GMO by a organization called the NSF. It is a nonprofit organization not affiliated with the government whatsoever. All right, and therein lies the trickery. Okay, and I will show you that in just a second. But first, let me get to the product itself. All right, fam. So here we are at the Truvia FAQ Health Information and Safety Facts. Okay, we're at Truvia.com. So what we're looking at is their protocol for production of this product. All right. And they give you the information on how this is done through an FAQ, or basically a question and answer scenario. So this exact sheet, or this exact document, I exported. So we'll go to that because I have some edits on it. Of course, I can't edit the actual site. So I want to start here. This is how I've determined, basically by what they said, that the product is produced from, or possibly produced from, a GM source or a GMO source. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to go here and let you know what the ingredients are in this product as stated by Cargill itself. Okay, what is Truvia natural sweetener made from? Truvia natural sweetener is, or in packet and spoonable form, contains three ingredients. Okay, erythritol, stevia leaf extract, and natural flavors. All right. Now it is less than 1% stevia. All right. And they ask the question, why is Truvia natural sweetener less than 1% stevia? And they go on to answer this hypothetical question. Stevia leaf extract is a high intensity sweetener, and this means that a tiny bit of stevia leaf extract goes a long way. Erythritol is an ingredient in Truvia natural sweetener used to evenly disperse the intense sweetness of stevia leaf extract. Okay, so of course they don't deny that it's less than 1%, but it is less than 1%. Okay, erythritol is the largest ingredient in stevia. So the derived from dextrose product, erythritol is the largest ingredient. All right. So the erythritol used in Truvia natural sweetener is produced by a yeast organism that is found in nature. The yeast ferments or digests dextrose and other nutrients. Dextrose is the food for the yeast, much like corn may be food for a cow that produces meat or milk. The dextrose is derived from the starch component of corn, U.S. grown corn. Both GMO corn and non GMO corn are grown in the U.S. today. Cargill does not segregate the corn used to manufacture the dextrose used in the erythritol process. Okay, so that's your boom right there. They don't segregate, so that means they could receive non-GMO corn and GMO corn. All right. So remember, what happens is dextrose is extracted from the corn, and this dextrose is fed upon by the yeast fermentation process, and that fermentation process yields the erythritol. Okay, so they say here erythritol itself is not derived from a genetically modified source and does not contain any genetically modified proteins. Okay, but erythritol is a sugar alcohol. Therefore, it has a low impact, basically a carb component or carb substrate, which is it just doesn't affect insulin. But as we know, you can drink alcohol, which has no proteins in it, and of course, it affects the body. All right, so I don't. That's pimp talk right there. If you learned from this video, help support the study and time to bring this knowledge to our community. It does take time and effort to be concise and as accurate as possible so that we can stay abreast of important health information and techniques. Please visit the site and follow these links.